welcome to the DataTools Twins introduction video. Throughout this video, you will be guided through the steps of navigating your way through the user-friendly interface of Twins. Upon opening the Twins software, you can see that it has a rather simple interface to follow, with no tricky or misleading tabs or buttons to make performing your tasks tedious. What you see is what you get with Twins. It is simplistic and produces the results you need fast and efficiently. This is the main menu in Twins. The left-hand side contains buttons that lead you to sub-menus where you can perform a vast amount of tasks. To begin, we need to create a workspace. A workspace is somewhere that stores the data whilst we work on it within Twins. To create a workspace, we need to click the Workspace button on the main menu, and this will open up the Workspace submenu. Now we click on the Open/New Workspace button in the submenu, and this will give us the option to create a new workspace or to open an existing one. For now, I am going to create a new workspace and I'm going to click OK. Now I am being prompted to nominate a name for this workspace and also a location for it to be saved. Now the next step is to import data into our workspace. To do this, we click on the Import Wizard button. The DataTools Import Wizard supports over 40 different file formats. Today, I'm going to be using a text comma delimited file, and I'm going to leave first row contains field names ticked as the first row in my file contains header records. Now a window will open asking us to nominate the file we wish to import. The next thing Twins will ask us to do is nominate a source name for our file. The reason for this is if we look at a list later on, we can see where the data originated from. The source name will automatically default as the name of the file we have selected to import. This is our opportunity to nominate a more meaningful name. Now this step is asking us to match up our imported fields with our workspace fields. This part is not as tricky as it looks, but this is where users commonly find themselves feeling a little bit lost. There is sample data available for assistance underneath the fields in the left-hand column. The sample data is collected from the file which we imported, and this will help us to remember which fields contain what information and make this process of matching up the fields very simple for us. All we have to do is match these up by their names. So for example, you would match first name in the imported field names column with first name in the workspace field names column. A few more examples are address line 1 with address line 1, postcode with postcode, and locality with suburb. When matching up these fields, we can choose to give them new names by clicking on the drop-down boxes in the right-hand column and selecting Add Field. A box will pop up and ask us to name the field. Alternatively, if we are happy with the field names that we already have, we can simply click on the Add New Fields Automatically button and this will map up our fields for us. It is always good practice to double check that our fields are matched up correctly. Twins will now import this file, and when it has finished, a box will pop up telling us how many records were added to the workspace. Going back to the Twins menu, we can see here that it consists of 3 panels. We have the main menu, then we have the sub-menu, and lastly, we have the current workspace panel. And if we look closely at the current workspace panel, we can see the workspace that is currently open, a count of total records that the workspace contains. And if we click on the Record Counts button, we can see what files we have imported and how many records originated from them. Twins makes importing multiple files easy. It is as simple as following through the Import Wizard again. It is even possible to import different file formats into the same workspace. Without Twins, this would usually be deemed a tedious task of changing the structures of fields and file formats so they can be merged together. Twins eliminates this problematic and time-consuming task. Something handy about importing multiple files is that if they contain the same field names within your files, Twins will remember when matching up the field names, and match them up automatically for us. Twins will now import this file, and when it has finished, a box will pop up telling us how many records were added to the workspace. Now if we look right at the bottom of the current workspace panel, we can see that it shows us the number of total records currently in the workspace. If we click on the list view, we can view the data in a similar way that we would view it within Excel or Access. If we look at the source column, we can see what file the records originated from. And that's it for creating a new workspace and importing data into Twins. This presentation has been brought to you by DataTools. For more information, please visit our website www.datatools.com.au. or give us a call on 02 9687 4666.